Let's start out with a new tool and bring in the cylinder 3D from the gizmo. Delete the middle edge loop and scale in the Z-axis. Grab the slice circle and in the stroke palette on the left hand side, click on Center and Square. Control drag out a duplicate with the gizmo. Then select QMesh Polygroup Island and punch out a hole. From the polygon action, select Bridge 2 faces. Then QMesh a single poly down 2 times. Lasso mask the bottom polys and extrude them down with the gizmo. Continue to extrude and scale according to the reference. Duplicate the model with the gizmo and QMesh the polys over to bridge them. Press Unify and turn on symmetry in the Z-axis. Select Slide for the point action and slide the points up flush. Then press QC50. Insert one edge loop down the middle in the front view and 3 on the side. Now we can transpose a single poly and scale the face flat. Press Ctrl W to make it one poly group and turn off symmetry. Let's go ahead and Alt tag 8 faces and QMesh them out. Press QC50 and Alt tag the 10 faces on the side. QMesh them out and then unmask out the side and move them out. Transpose the top 2 faces. Then unmask the edge and slide it back with the gizmo. Before we do that, let's straighten the edges first. Transpose the two faces and scale them flat. Mask the inner edges and move the top one back. Press Ctrl W to make the model one polygroup, then mask the model and move the gizmo to the front. Let's bring in a cylinder 3D, then scale and move it into position. Delete the edge loop in the middle, then Alt-tag half of the cylinder and Q-mesh it through. If you tag something you didn't intend to, you can click Alt to remove the white polygroup. Unmask half the cylinder and rotate it a bit. Then mask everything except the flat surface and extrude it with the gizmo. Unmask the cylinder and duplicate it with the gizmo. Now we can Q-mesh the polys over. Move the points in place with the Move Infinite Depth. Then press QC50 and crease the edge. Press Ctrl W to make it one polygroup and select Polygroup Flat Island from the ZModeler brush. Now we can select Transpose Polygroup Island. Uncrease the edges and reposition the edges to control the fall off. Let's go ahead and add an edge loop on the other side to match the fall off. Crease the edge and move the point up a bit. Then continue to define the shape with creasing.